जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम जय राम, 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 जय जय राम। ओम श्री राम। Okay, okay, okay. Okay. No, they are taking again. They are taking it again. Second time they are taking it because they feel it will be too much. They feel it will be difficult, so they are taking it now today. Okay. Per month one. Per month it is one. Like that you can calculate. Yeah, yeah. Per month one. That is one. Okay. Hari Om, Hari.
सब में एक ही राम है।
सब में एक ही राम, एक ही का स्वामी जी, एक ही का।
सब में एक ही राम है। सब में एक ही राम है। एक गुरु ki jai. Guru is not merely a form. Guru na kevala roop hai. So Guru is naam se naami mile. नाम से नामी मिले Guru दिखलाया राह Guru shows the way सब में एक ही राम है Guru's wish is that we should behold the one Ram in all. यही गुरु की चाहत आदमी मिल लिया यही गुरु की चाहत what is that सब में एक ही राम है எல்லாரிலும் இருக்காருன்னு எனக்கு புரியும் அர்த்தத்தையும் தெரிஞ்சு சொல்ற பாடத்தை உங்களுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கும் அது ஹிந்தி வருஷம் எப்போ 2 சுந்தரியார் அவன்கிட்ட சொல்றோம் அவன் பாடுற உட்காந்து என்னைக்கு வரானா
27
சரி 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 coming back what is you start with what Nama நாமோத்சவத்தில் in a film, viewers usually notice the actors in the screen, but behind the entire movie stands the director who shapes it to the minutest of details, including its story, dialogue, actors, direction, and location. Likewise, much in our life unfolds beyond our personal planning and control. We did not create this physical body of ours. We did not arrange for our birth or design the countless conditions necessary for our existence. This realization gradually reveals that a higher wisdom is silently guiding life according to a deeper purpose. That guiding presence is the Nami. Nama chanting with this understanding helps us to lead a peaceful life. So, not that at that time you will realize, but you will start realizing, yeah, correct, my heart beats, the blood circulates, the heart, everything is going on, no? The liver works, the pancreas work, intestines work, rectum works, urethra works. So many things. I have no control. So there must be a inference, because it is beyond it is not coming under our intellect or the knowable. Because it is something inside which is controlling everything. I am not aware. But I have never bothered to understand it or never bothered to go deep into it. Only when I get a disease, when the doctor says that your liver is not all right, this thing is not all right, then only we understand that there is a thing called liver. Otherwise, we are not aware. In our school days, probably we would have learned something for our exam, but it has never become a knowledge that is always with us. Just like when we learned the alphabets, the grammar, it is always with us. Whereas many other things which we learned in the school, that is only for the sake of exam. It is not with us. Biology, when we go to the biology class, we might know all these things, but it doesn't stay with us. What is behind the eyes, what is behind the ears, we have no idea. So now we understand there is a power. Behind my hearing, there are so many things that are happening. Behind my seeing, there are so many things that are happening. There are so many parts are there. Behind my memory, there are so many things that are happening. So that is what is the Nami as a master plan for our lives. In a film, normally when you go to a film, you only see the actors, actors, music, situation, that's all. But who is doing it? The director. Because we also did not know, but at the time of we took a docu-fiction. So So at that time, Banerjee was here. He was an actor previously. So he guided us. And a photographer also came. Then only we came to know what all things should be done. We thought straight away shooting, no. First we have to prepare a story, a theme. So he will say, I want a house. It should look like a house. So then our Sadhana Kudir was selected. Then a elderly person should be there. So he himself was dressed. Another young man should be there, who is the occupant. Another person, his dress, what should be there. So he gives us a list on every day before the shooting takes place. Characters, their dress, articles. Suppose you say an old man, stick, upper cloth, unshaven. All these things he will clearly mention. Then only, oh. Then dialogue, background. Then when everything is set, he will say, the photographer, shoot. And suppose the dialogue, the other person has not brought out the dialogue in the way in which, or his physical expression. It was a shock. No, it was a shock. Like that is, Immediately he will say, retake. Because to him, it was a shock. Retake. It should be a shock to you. Right. Now do take. Like that, So the entire thing is on the director, who is not seen at all in a movie, Similarly, so many things are being played here. We don't know him. So after hearing this, we start thinking about it. How many things are happening inside? Likewise, much in our life unfolds beyond our personal planning and control. We did not create this physical body, arrange our birth, or design the countless conditions necessary for our existence. This realization gradually revealed that a higher wisdom is silently guiding life according to a deeper purpose. I don't know that purpose. That guiding presence is the Nami. Papa says, each one, we are all working, Now, it is because he is working out his will through us. At the moment, it's only a statement for us. We have not recognized it is his will. Our master says it is his will. Then we start reflecting upon it. Whatever we do, it is all decided by him, the role we play. In your case now, as mother, as wife, as sister, something like this role is decided by him. And he gives you the dialogue, he gives you the situation, he gives you the dress. He makes you to cry, he makes you to laugh, he makes you to feel you have earned, he makes you to feel you have lost. So every time you get in touch with him, is the role all right? That is this Nama chanting helps us know that he is behind it, he is behind it. What we do is we are trying to follow somebody, including a guru. No. Then that means, we are not following what he wants us to do. And Papa says, real sadhana is to that which blocks our original should come out. Our original. Now we are like, what is that? What cow?
Dumb-driven cattle.
Dumb-driven cattle. Dumb-driven cattle. Then it moves, He uses the same word. Don't be like dumb-driven cattle. So this realization gradually reveals that a higher wisdom is silently guiding life and to a deeper purpose. That guiding presence is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. So Nama chanting should ultimately connect us to that. Now, space in which we live and move about, is always present whether we notice it or not. No? Now space is there. No? We don't notice. We are preoccupied with our activity. We hardly notice, recognize the space. So, space in which we live and move about is always present whether we notice it or not. Likewise, the divine presence is ever present, irrespective of our being aware of it or not. He has always been with us as life force, consciousness, intelligence, though through every stage of life. Even when forgotten, he silently accompanies and sustains us. When we arrogate ourselves, that means we have forgotten him. Even then, he doesn't leave us. Just like the space. Whether we recognize it or not, it is always there. No? He silently accompanies and sustains us. That ever-present companion is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting, with this understanding, gradually strengthens our awareness of his constant loving presence. So in Namosava, we are trying to bring out these so that slowly the Nami is being recognized. We have not recognized him. 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years we have been doing Ram Nam. But to us, Nami is still an outside entity. Nami is, we have not recognized him. That will come only when Nami is making me to do Nama. Until we reach that stage. Again, next, breath sustains life, though we neither create it nor fully control it. Likewise, all our abilities, thinking, speaking, feeling, moving, acting, depend upon the life force already functioning within us. Though we often claim personal doership, the real source behind all activity is the inner power, who is the Nami. Nama chanting with this awareness gradually reduces ego sense and helps us recognize him as the real doer behind every action. There is no use of reading it. Now, 3 dimensions we have. This here to ponder over. First is, the director and the film. So in our case, there are so many things, so many organs that are playing their role. All because of the presence of the life force, which we don't recognize. What a beautiful sight, I may say. The eye is seeing because he is there. Wonderful music, I say, because he is there. Otherwise, how can I say that? It was a first-class meal, very tasty. If he is not there, this agarbatti is first class. That means the fragrance, But if he is not there, it's a dead body, no agarbatti, na? So I try to go deeper, and that is the Nami. So the idea of Namosava is Nami is ever present in us, which fact we are trying to hammer. Nami is not outside, Nami is not outside, Nami is not outside. And the second one was space. Space is ever there. We are not aware. Whether we recognize it or not, whether we acknowledge it or not, whether we say thanks or not. No. So similarly, divine presence is, he has been with us in the form of life force. The heart does not ask us, can I do that? No. The blood circulation, blood does not ask us. Digestion is not asking us. Breathing is not asking us. If these are not there, I am not there at all. So that power behind that is the Nami, whose name I am chanting. So when Puja Swamiji told Puja Swamiji, Param Puja Papa told Puja Swamiji that if you chant, if doubts will come only when if you don't properly chant. Now we are slowly trying to understand what is properly chanting. No outside. We don't need anything outside. We have to just look within. So Papa did not directly answer, clear any of his doubts. He gave him Ramnam and told him, he kept calm, he kept quiet. So when Swamiji again insisted, suppose I get out, and if I write you, will you answer? Ramdas will not reply. So then he was taken aback. So then he patted on his back and said, if you get doubt, that means you have not chanted Ramnam properly. We were not able to understand what he means. Swamiji said, I get doubt, but I cannot ask him. He said, don't. So we have to go within. Only this within has now brought out this Namosava, All these things are brought out, not from anything outside. So this stage Papa wanted every one of us to do it. And through Swamiji he conveyed. It is not chanting. If the chanting is not there, we will be a non-starter. So first to chant. Let it become a habit. And then we will ask, nothing is happening to me, I am chanting. Same old person, with same old characters, no behavioral change. There, then only Papa's words, this becomes clearer to us. That unless and until we try to know the Nami, the Nama chanting will not become effective. So, and then breath sustains life, though we neither create it nor fully control it. That is also. Then we move. A library book may remain with us for a few days. We may use it carefully, but it never really becomes ours. You have to give back, Many years back, I think in 70 or 71, when we went to Delhi for the first time, at that time there was a Jayanti Janata Express, newly introduced. Otherwise you had to go to Madras, from Madras Grand Trunk. So we all got in from Calicut. One facility was there, that's why we remember this. Library is there. One compartment is full of library and magazines. So when we go there, we have to pay the full price of the book. Okay? Then take it. You can return it back. 10% they will take and return back the money. Magazines also. You don't have to buy any magazines. So 5 rupees means 50 paise you have to give. That's all. 10 rupees means 1 rupee you have to give. The book costs about, say, 20, 25 rupees. 2.5 rupees you give. You are ready. The library book may remain. We remember this. Okay, we can connect it. It is not merely a knowledge. Because on those days we need 2.5 to 3 days to travel to Delhi. That's it, minimum. Today at about say 11:30 we get into the train from Calicut. That day full, next day full, next day by 11:30, 12 o'clock you are reaching Delhi, Nizamudin. So a library book may remain with us for a few days, and we may use it carefully, but it never really becomes ours. Likewise, all the objects, relationships, positions, comforts we experience in life are entrusted to us only temporarily. Playthings at the time of the childhood, books, time of student life. Like that, each and every, when you closely observe what all we were thinking it was closed, and what each time we left it a new one, left it new one. So all objects, relationships, positions, comforts we experience in life are entrusted to us only temporarily. Attachment arises when we forget their true souls and imagine ownership of these objects, relationships, positions, and comforts. The one to whom everything truly belongs is the Nami. He provided at that particular time whatever is needed to us. Just like in the train journey, there is a dining car, library, no water bottle on those days, but every station during summer with a madka and glasses, somebody would be staying there, especially in North India when you go. Everybody will rush up, not for money. So, the one to whom everything truly belongs is the Nami. Nama chanting, with this understanding, gradually loosens possessiveness and helps us live with gratitude, humility, and freedom. Breathing continues naturally while we walk, speak, work, interact with others. It does not interrupt our activities. Rather, it silently supports them all. Yeah. Breathing continues naturally while we walk, speak, work, interact with others. It does not interrupt our activities. Rather, it silently supports them all. Simple truths, Likewise, remembrance of the Nami can silently accompany all that we do. That inner sustaining presence, the power behind every breath and every action is the Nami. That means the Nami does not tom-tom. Now he doesn't. First, I am now behind your talk. No. I am now behind your twisting your finger. Nama chanting with this understanding gradually helps us harmonize outer activity with inner remembrance. Now, what all we covered?
Director, space, receiving. Life force. Library.
Where is Nami coming there? Director is the? Director is the? Nami. Okay. Now we will slowly start a moment. Nami is the director. Nami is just like the director arranges every minutest details. He selects the actors also. He selects the music director. He has to plan, no? He has to select the person who will combine the lyrics.
Costumes.
Costumes,
Yes.
Costumes, everything. So everything is done by the director, but we are not aware. Only when we go to the movie, we concentrate only on the story, the situation, the actor, the villain, the actor, actress. That's all. But they are the silent. Excepting in the screen, they say he is the director, he is the costume arranger, or he is the playback singer, something like that. Otherwise, we will not know. So similarly, it is not similarly actually. That's the word we are using it. God is doing all these things outside, no? That is why we said, the example is not different from Him. Let us not think that we are arranging these things. God who is within us, He is now making the director to play the role of a director. He is playing the role of an actor. He is playing the role of a costume designer. So like that, we at the moment, for the sake of example, we are telling it is separate. No. But actually, even those examples, I think we have covered it in the introduction. The examples are presented merely as moral lessons, but as not. Sorry, the examples are not presented merely as moral lessons, but as pointers to the divine presence. Though the examples in the Nami may appear different, they are in truth one. The All-Merciful Lord continuously reveals His presence through the world around us. So whatever we say as example, that is not different from Him. That also we should know. Then only the Nami becomes more and more closer to us. So the purpose of going through is to feel the Nami's presence inside. Straight away it will not come. First we have to move closer. We have to make ourselves closer to the Nami. So in order to understand him, he is now prompting us to pick his own creation, which we name it as. Nobody is following. Examples. Very, very, very subjective, So when we say the director, actor, this and that, let us not think that it is separate. In a movie, it is separate from me. But here it is not separate. Here the very director is also his creation. Costumes, his creation. Poems, music is his creation. Actors, his creation. Situations, his creation. Then only we will be moving towards the Nami's presence. Otherwise, he will remain as a concept or an example. The example will remain. We can understand the example, that's all. Again, I am different from the example, no. That also should go simultaneously. Okay, then. So, I am actor. Director. Then next way? Space. Whether we recognize it or not. Without space, we cannot exist. Everything happens only in the space. Likewise, he is there within us. Only within him, everything is happening. Okay, then. Breathing. Breathing does not interrupt. Does not interrupt even while we talk, do anything. Similarly, he though he is the force behind it, he is not projecting himself. Then, first he does not announce his silently. Without that, we cannot express. So breathing is also his. The life force, it comes breathing. So I think we should now try to bring this aspect also while chanting. Otherwise, our mind may still consider it as an outside example. Outside example, no doubt. But outside example is not outside example. It is he who has come out in the form of an outside example. So, director, space, breathing. Then? Library. No, when you look back so many things were with us, so many things we feel we have lost or we have outgrown. What we were attached to in a particular age, particular place, that we are not. We don't have a sustaining attachment, no?
Nama and Nami are one.
Nama and Nami are one. But through Nama, we are trying to understand the Nami. Nama we have been telling, but we have never understood the Nami, So if we have to say that Nama and Nami are one, we should understand the Nami, So far we have not understood. To us, Nama chanting is very joyous, that's all. That half an hour, 45 minutes. And nothing to do with me as an individual. That means after the Nama session is over, this Nama or Nami is not with me. Is not joining me. He joins me only in the session. And after that he is back to his place. It's a blunt truth. So in order that to know that Nami is with us, we are chanting Nama. But again, it has not given the purpose. So now he is making us to get the example. And again, the mind will say, example is an example, nice to hear, nice to understand. We store it in our intellect. No, that is not the purpose. So the example is also a form of Nami. Then we move closer. This technique.
Swamiji சொல்லுவாரு, சாமீபியம், சாநித்தியம்,
ஆமாம்.
presence,
ஆமாம்.
முதல்ல வரணும்.
ஆமாம்.
அது இல்ல சாமி.
அதெல்லாம் சரிதான். சாமீபியம், சாநித்தியம், சாநித்தியம் அல்ல,
சாமீபியம், சாநித்தியம்,
வியாபகம், ஏகத்துவம்.
அந்த presence தெரியப்பட வேண்டியதில்ல.
Nearness,
Presence.
Presence,
Presence.
his presence, and he is everywhere,
oneness.
and
Oneness.
I am one with him. And nice to theoretically understand.
இப்ப அது ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் புரியற மாதிரி இருக்கு
ஆ.
சாமி.
Until இந்த மூஞ்சி பாருங்க. How many books have been brought out? Steadily we have to practice concentration of thought on God until we feel His nearness, until we become aware of His presence, until we have the vision of Him everywhere about us, until we realize our oneness with us. Papa's words are step by step by step. It is to be remembered that unless we link our life with the divine author of our being, our life is in vain. Unless we link our life with the author of our being. So these are all attempts for that. Nami is the author of our being. Wow. May our thoughts, words and deeds have a background of divine consciousness. It is to be remembered that unless we link our life with the divine author of our being, our life is in vain. We have been identifying ourselves only with a projected personality, not our real being, author of our being. Steadily we have to practice concentration of thought on God until we feel His nearness, until we become aware of His presence, until we have the vision of Him everywhere, until we realize our oneness with Him. So we have to graduate from devotees to sadhakas. Okay. One more if you want some. When fog covers the landscape in the early morning, things appear unclear, even though they are fully present. In the same way, when dust gathers on one's spectacles, one's vision becomes blurred. Not because things are distorted, because the dust obscures the lens. Likewise, it is ignorance, ego, mental restlessness that veil our perception, prevent us from recognizing the reality. I am the doer, no? That hidden reality behind all experience is the Nami. Nama chanting with this awareness gently removes these coverings, makes his ever-present reality more visible in daily life. So nowadays we start thinking merely Namosava will not help us much unless we do some manana. So the next day there is a mauna there. So on the Namosava day, after the program is over by 3 o'clock, we should share some thoughts about this. Because otherwise, it becomes again an academic exercise. We will be able to remember and reproduce. But still Nami is outside waiting. Nami has to enter Leah. So for that, the Mamana. Yes, now that it has stuck to us here, we have to add that word. So in order that, in spite of so many of our efforts, one step he has come from previously only Nama chanting. He is always standing outside, we keep him outside. Okay. Namosava now, we are trying to understand his recognition, at least intellectually. He is there. But Mauna now helps us to facilitate him to at least try to enter into us. Namosava helps us to know about the Nami. While chanting, we were not knowing about the Nami also. Chanting goes on, that's all. Is it not? Now during Namosava, because of Namosava now, we have started hearing the word Nami. So slowly it is building up, but still outside. So on the Mauna session, we are facilitating the Nami to just at least enter or just make us know of him. Third stage probably to enter. That can come only through an inward journey.
Last time Sridharan last திருப்பியும் எங்களை சொல்ல வச்சாரு
15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Because time is there. This time also it will be like that. 1.5 hours. 3 hours we chant. The same thing will be repeated again 6 times with 15 minutes. That will take 1.5 hours. So 3 plus 1.5, 4.5 hours. Then we will try for 1 hour, what do you call that? Feedback interaction. And at the end, I will make a note, suppose it doesn't strike you, remind us that Nama chanting has not touched and evoked the presence of Nami in us. So Namosava now is slowly giving us the dimension of the Nami. By half a dozen times we are hearing Nami. In six sessions we will hear this. Twice we will hear. At least one time we will hear, definitely. Then the Nami is still outside. Through examples, we have known about the Nami. Now in the Mauna session, we are facilitating or trying to make him to enter into us. To know him first and then make him to enter into us. We might get a glimpse. Undisturbed for 3 hours we are sitting. Yes. சரி. Now we go to reverence to relevance, Bhagavad Gita. Chapter number 2. Where is Malayalam? No. I can read okay. Slogan number 50. A little boy entered a drugstore, determined and full of purpose. He dragged a soda cartoon over to the public telephone, climbed on the top so he could reach the buttons, and dialed an 8-digit number. The store owner, curious, watched the boy begin his conversation. Boy, lady, can you give me the job of cutting your lawn? Woman on the phone, I already have someone to cut my lawn. Boy, lady, I will cut down for the half the price of the person whom you are doing now. I am satisfied with that person who is presently doing. Lady said. Boy, persisting. Lady, I will even sweep your curb and your sidewalks, and on Sunday you will have the prettiest lawn in all of Palm Beach. Woman said, no, thank you. With a smile, the boy hung up the phone. The store owner, having overheard the conversation, was impressed by the boy's spirit and determination. He walked over and said, son, I like your attitude. I like that positive spirit, and I would like to offer you a job. Boy said, no thanks. Store owner surprised, but you were really pleading for one? Boy smiling, no sir, I was just checking whether my performance at the job, I am doing it. I am the one who is working for that lady. I just wanted to know how fairly I am doing it. The boy was not looking for a new job. He was making sure he was doing his current job so well. He was committed not just to working, but to working skillfully with excellence. It connects to this slogan. Buddhi yukto jahadiha ubhe sugrata dushkrite tasmat yogaya yujyasva yoga karmasu kaushal. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 50th slogan. One who prudently practices the science of work without attachment can get rid of both good and bad reactions in his life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of working skillfully. That is yoga. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that true yoga is the art of skillful action. Doing your work with excellence, awareness, without attachment to the outcome, thereby making excellence an integral part of your spiritual practice. Yesterday, Simmi turned, okay, Durena Hevaram Karma, Buddhi Yoga. You have to use your Buddhi Yoga, so that you will be useful. Yes, then Yogastha Kuru Karmani Sangam Samatvam Yoga Muchate, that positivity for Bhagavan. Okay. So this is excellence. Unconditional. Geeta, a bright 10-year-old in 5th grade, grew up in a modest home. Her family did not have luxuries, but her parents ensured she never went without essentials. When school reopened after the holidays, Geeta noticed her classmates proudly sporting new shoes. She couldn't help but wish for a pair of her own, though she never voiced her desire. 3 months passed. One Saturday, her mother handed her a neatly wrapped packet. Geeta's heart leapt with joy. seeing the brand new shoes inside. She hugged her mother, her mind already racing ahead to Monday, imagining how she would feel fit with her friends. But fate had a different lesson in store. The very next day, her mother's friend, who happened to be Geeta's teacher, visited her home. Geeta noticed the teacher's worn out slippers but said nothing. Her mother, too, noticed immediately. As the teacher was of a small stature, the size of her feet matched those of Geeta's. With a gentle voice, Geeta's mother called out to her, "Dear, bring those new shoes here. Let us give them to the teacher." Geeta's heart sank. The shoes she had waited for, dreamt about, finally received, were being given away before she could even try them. Though disappointed, Geeta obeyed silently. After a while, she accompanied her teacher to the bus stop, her gaze lingering on the shoes she had never worn. That day, Geeta felt a quiet ache in her heart, but she did not protest or rebel. Though she was later provided with shoes, she would look back and realize that her mother's love and generosity extended beyond her own family. It is reflected in this sloga number 55. Prajahadi yata kaman. Very interesting now. प्रजहादि यथा कामान् सर्वान् पार्थ मनोगतान् आत्मन्येव आत्मनतुष्ट स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते. He whose desires have been completely extinguished, who is satisfied in the self alone, is called a person of steady wisdom. The true greatness lies in giving without expectation and finding fulfillment in the happiness of others. As the Gita teaches us, when we rise above personal desires and act from a place of inner contentment, we become living examples of steady wisdom and boundless unconditional love. This was the story of our Jayachandran's Mrs. Gita.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Calicut Gita. Calicut. Her real story.
Yeah. They themselves selected this sloga. Then we were asking them to select one sloga. Sitting here, one sloga. Sloga number 62, despondency. How the decline comes. Despondency. Rahul, a passionate young cricketer, dreamed of one thing: seeing his name on the state team selection list. Every waking moment, he imagined the applause, the jersey, and the pride. He scrolled endlessly through social media, tracking tournament updates and comparing himself to other players. The more he fixated on the selection, the more restless he became. When the day of the announcement arrived, Rahul's heart pounded as he checked the list. His name was not there. His dreams seemed to crumble in an instant. Overcome by disappointment, Rahul's mind spiraled. He blamed his coach, resented his teammates, even doubted his own worth. Anger replaced his passion. He abandoned practice altogether, isolating himself from the game he once loved. Rahul's journey mirrors the warning Krishna gives in this sloga. Dhyayado vishayan pumsa sangastesho vajayate sanga sanjayade kama krodho abhijayate. While contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachments to them. From attachment, desire is born. From desire, anger arises. When we become truly overly attached to results, we set ourselves up for disappointments. Attached to results. Despondency, emotional turmoil. The wisdom of the let go of obsessive desires. Only then can we act with clarity, find joy in the journey, rise above the cycle of frustration and anger. When we become overly attached to results, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Shinandaji used to say, disappointment can come only to those who make appointments with the future. Do make appointments, not with the future, but with the present. Do whatever is necessary now.
I mean, all incidents or incidents, no imagination.
No.
All are incidents.
True story.
Name we would have changed. Name we would have changed because we don't, they are all alive.
Yeah.
So, that is, otherwise, imagination means we can immediately
Yeah,
Make
very, very
anything.
fast.
Make anything.
cock and bull stories. It's a tough job. And that, because it's a sadhana,
No, but Swamiji, this lady, that's very, very cute story. That lady, that really happened, Swamiji. That lady, lawn.
We never, reset times he got it.
No.
In our reset time. From there we got it. During our reset time, we got so many anecdotes.
Oh, it really happened. Very nice. Very best story it is. So cute.
We have seen also. Not in this way. They are not bothered about it. Children, when we enter something to them, perfect. It should be perfect, we say. Perfect. They will not compromise. I'll tell you, yes. The second reset campus. That was in Venu's place, about 25 kilometers away from here. 30 or that way. Venu's estate is about in the border of Karnataka. There were about 70 children were there. Separate bus we arranged. We all went there. So many programs were going on. Meals time. We were all asked to sit. Venu had provided them banana plants. And some students came forward to serve. One cute girl, must be about 8 years or 10 years. She was taking the pickles. We were all watching. So the pickle is big sticky with the spoon. So she will come and sit before us. She cannot hold. She will sit there. It won't go, until it falls. She is not bothered whether somebody looks or not, comments or not. She ensured that each one gets one piece of that. This must have happened in 2020. 2001 or 2. We are remembering after 25 years. That scene is still vivid before us. So this can happen. Children, they have no other prejudice. They have no expectation. They want to do it perfectly. And somebody said, we will assist her. No. She said no. It's a joy for her to see that, especially this gooseberry. Gooseberry, when it is difficult, it has been crushed. If it's a gooseberry separate, okay, it has been crushed because of this too much of oil and too much of whatever ingredients it is. So when you take, only you get a portion of it. It becomes sticky. So she has to do like this. Perfection. It's over now. So today we were talking about Rahul, Geeta. Little boy entered the drugstore. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram. Chulungol. Jai Jai. Don't stop, no? It has to be slowed down and then stop. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.